What's up? This is Metal Nate, and I am here with Angelo from Abandon All Ships. Angelo, how's it going today?
Very good. How about yourself?
It's not going too badly. And you guys it's almost been a week since you released Giving. Is that the right way to say
Yep.
That's your first studio album?
Yeah, first release off Velocity and Rise.
Awesome. And that was a long time coming for you guys, right? Because you guys have been around since 2006.
Yeah, we've been around for a long time. With the no record label.
Yeah. How has the fan response been so far to the new material that they hadn't heard yet, and just to the album?
It's the old fans are they're obviously, because we changed up like some of our old songs that we threw on there from the EP, like Mega Wacko and Take One Last Breath, and we changed a few of the names just so people don't get confused between new and old. And they're taking that one, like some of the older fans are taking that one like a little bit like personally, kind of, it seems like.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have changed it, but they don't understand that artists get bored with things, and you have to change it up sometimes. But other than that, everything's been good response. All the interviews, all the reviews I've been reading have looked well. Like, we're not getting horrible responses from, like, especially like certain magazines I thought we would.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of pretty positive feedback in the end.
Cool.
And I'm actually happy about that.
Yeah, it's always a good thing. I mean, I know it's when bands, especially like Abandon All Ships, mix genres like you guys do. Sometimes it sort of provokes some feedback that may not be necessarily good from some people who just aren't into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys find that you have like a polarizing effect at all? Like people either love you or they hate you, or?
Yeah, it's kind of. There's not really too much in between. There's some people that are like, oh, they're good live and don't like their music. I heard that at a couple of the shows in Canada that we're doing right now.
Okay.
Because we are with a heavier tour package, and can't please everybody. But
who are you touring with right now?
Right now it's Life Ruiner, Structures, and Woe Is Me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're doing it's our CD release tour.
And then you're going to be doing a really awesome stacked tour with Miss May I and Bury Tomorrow.
We're doing Miss May I and Bury Tomorrow. Yep. That's
going to be phenomenal. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how Miss May I is doing, because we've known those guys for a while, and we're actually very good. And the new CD sounds good, and it's doing well for them, so I just want to see what they're going to draw now.
Cool. That's awesome. So the new album, Giving, what's the meaning behind the title?
Well, Giving means I don't give a
Oh.
It's like an older school word, like Guido slang. That came from like a local high school, and like we've been saying it our whole lives, and it just means like not to, like, you know what I mean, like give, and I'll use it as an example, like, like my girlfriend broke up with me, bro, just give, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, not a lot of people from the U.S. have heard that, but it's just pretty common in Toronto and like some of the surrounding areas. But it just means not to give a and that's what we kind of try to reference to everything, because if you set your expectations like, I hope everybody loves this album, it's like, we wrote it because we wanted to write it. We wrote it the way we wrote it because we like it. And if people like it, that's amazing. Then to all the haters and to a lot of people that probably will hate on us for the certain things we do, we don't give a go yourself. That's it.
Okay. And
you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I mean, it's for the sound of your band of Abandon All Ships. What would you describe it as? Wikipedia says synthcore, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone use that word before.
We're like a Euro hardcore band. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like house.
It's like
you know what I mean?
Enter
Like
Sakari type of deal.
Yeah, you can relate it to that, sure. But we're trying to go for more of like an older school, like 90s Euro feel, other than like a cool rave dance thing that everyone tries to refer us to, which I think is bullshit. But hopefully this album gets that across nicely, and more people start picking it up.
Okay. And I had a question on the lyrics. It seems like the lyrics seem to sort of range between religious connotations in them and sort of like, let's just go party type of ideas.
Well, it comes down to this, like, truly, it's like, don't get me wrong, we're all Catholic. We all were raised that way. We all come from European families, and it's kind of shoved in your throat. And growing up, and we took what we wanted to take with us from it, and we all believe in God. And the thing is, we don't we're not gonna label ourselves a Christian band because in the end we're artists and we like to write about what we like to write about, and you don't want to live it like it's. I don't think it's right, to be honest, to call any band a Christian band because then you're limiting yourself as an artist. Like if we wanted to write a song that said we don't give a we just came to party.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
If we were labeled as a, you know what I mean? If we were labeled as a Christian band, it'd be like, oh, that's wrong. You shouldn't be swearing in your music. You're going against whatever. You know what? That's something I don't believe in. So
I understand completely. It's just I remember I was looking through YouTube, like watching your videos, and like I saw a YouTube comment, and someone said, "Oh, well, they just went from saying the Lord is our shepherd to put the south in your mouth and swallow in this song. What's the deal with that? Are they Christian or not?"
Yeah, I know. I know you're talking about. People have told me that before, but you know, we're artists. We write about whatever we want to write about, and you know what I mean. If something comes on, we want to write about God. We're gonna write about God. It goes exactly like Eminem. All that guy writes about is killing girls and driving around with their dead bodies in the trunk.
Domestic violence.
I'm quite positive he doesn't actually do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's an artist. If he feels like he wants to write about that, he's going to write about it. Whether his belief, whatever his beliefs are, you know what I mean?
So, what do you draw on for influences when you're writing your lyrics? And do you write all the lyrics?
No. We actually all take a part in writing the lyrics. We actually try to write everything we can together. But like, you know, like Seb will bring some kind of like synth to the table and like some kind of cool song structure, and we'll all kind of build off that. And like, you know what I mean? We all try to work on things together. And like for lyrics that inspire anybody, like we just, everyone has their own taste in the band. We all vary in taste pretty like harshly. Like Dan will he listens to like a lot of like metal. Like he's a big metalhead, and you know what I mean. And I don't listen to really any metal, to be honest. And you know, so I'm like if he thinks of something really cool that like inspired him about some random thing he was watching, like, and we'll be like, oh, that's awesome, cool. Let's elaborate on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, everyone gets their inspiration for any kind of artistic creation from a bunch of different things. So like it's hard to narrow it down. Like it's not like we open up like a book like Clockwork Orange and just be like, oh, read it and get inspired by lyrics. It's like a mix of like a lot of things. Okay.
I think I heard a Jersey Shore reference in one of the songs. What was with that? Just curious.
Well, basically we really wanted to add a dance song on our record. Like more like of a like no instrument kind of song, you know what I mean? And so we're like, as we were writing the song, and you know that part was written like the song was written like before the album writing started. Like Andrew pulled it up and we're like, oh, that's awesome, you should use it because you know we don't want to waste it.
Nice.
And we're just writing songs, and everyone was just rhyming in the bus, and we're just like, you know what? And someone I guess spit out that rhyme, and it was like, oh, that's kind of funny and awesome, and we just used it.
Fist pumps like Pauly D or something like that.
Yeah, fist pump like Pauly D. We're growing up gaudy. Just kind of like a a spoofy kind of fun song.
Okay. And so you guys have a video for Take One Last Breath, and that was shot on a special sort of show. I can't remember what the name of the show was. It was called like Disband or something.
Yeah. Well, no. That was it. This was just a reality show we did.
Okay. And that looked like it was an agonizing process for you guys. How was that? How was the shooting of that video?
Oh, it was very, very tiring. We actually, which is weird, we were just actually doing a line of dates in the U.S. with Miss May I, and the night before we were playing, I think, Pittsburgh or something, and it was like quite a little bit of a drive back to Toronto. Nothing spectacular, but the video shoot was super early in the morning, started at like 8 o'clock, and like we drove all night to get to the video, so we played a show, no sleep, drive straight, and we had some things to shoot for the show earlier that day, and it was just like a very hectic morning, and everyone was tired, and that's why we seem all distraught if you watch any of the behind-the-scenes stuff. But other than that, it was fun. We love working with Davin. He's an amazing producer. He's actually doing our third video that we're going into shoot in a week.
Yeah, can you give us any details on that, or is that a secret?
Well, I'll wait till it comes out to like ruin anything for it, but it's gonna be a very, very good video, and it's for Geeving. It's for the self-titled track off the record.
Oh, it is for that. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if you could give that away yet, or if that's like a.
Oh no. It's gonna be a funny concept with like not a funny concept, but it's gonna be a lot of very random guest appearances, and maybe some of the bands in our scene, you know, through touring you become friends, and like I think some really close friends of ours might be around the area right when we go into shoot. So we're probably gonna throw them in as extras, like because we need a lot of extras for it. It's gonna be a cool video. I'm excited for it.
Okay. And are there any other touring plans after the Miss May I tour? Do you have anything booked yet, or is it sort of an open?
Well, there's some offers there, but we're just next year, since the album's out, we're trying to do it right. Like this year, we took like a lot, like basically a lot of there was offers for us this year, and we jumped at them because we haven't toured the U.S. and we needed to get some, we needed to tour down there because you have to have something to have some leverage with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had a great time. All the shows are amazing, and now we're just gonna try to take things around our schedule because like we need to start touring Canada a little bit more, and we're talks of Europe. So we're just trying to schedule everything out so it's properly done, and we're gonna go off that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for the spiel on Van Ships.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.